What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I go by the name of Ludacris. I'm here to break down some gold bars from my favorite rappers. Right now, I'm gonna pay some homage to the one and only Pimp C, may he rest in peace, one of my favorite rappers of all time. There was a song from C Murder, it was called A Kick Duh, and there were 4 bars that are very memorable to me. They are a part of my DNA, a part of my childhood. He said, "The game's fucked up and I ain't got no friends. And I done spent my last $70,000 on a drop-top Benz. Cause I'm a trill nigga, down to put the 45 to his heel figure." The greatest 4 bars in rap ever. Why? Just because he meant every goddamn word that he said. When you get in this rap game, you start to lose friends. You have success, you start to get money. Money and friends is very difficult to, mix business and pleasure. And then when he said, "I spent my last $70,000 on a drop top Benz," sometimes you wanna live like tomorrow's not promised today. And that's what he meant, because I'm gonna shine today. When he says trill, obviously UGK coined this term trill, which is true and real mixed together. And then he said, "I'm down to put the 45 to his heel figure." A lot of rappers in this game talk a lot about violence and shooting people and guns, but he's one of the individuals that's really down to do it. Really down to kill someone if he had to. So yeah, they were the trillest 4 bars of rap music to me. Oh, I got another one from Pimp C. From the song Woodwill, literally one of my favorite songs of all time. Pimp C started off the song by saying, "I'm up early. My niggas don't sell dope after nighttime. Love chopping blades, rolling hoopties, moving dope through the pipeline. Pimp C, bitch. Holla at your bitch, now your bitch on my team. Gotta find that sticky green. Lace up with promethazine. Candy sweets, a candy bitch, you looking at a candy boy. I done came down Main and pop trunk, hit the switch on my candy toy. We all young ghetto boys, that's why we act this way. Trying to see $1 million, hoping these niggas don't blast today." There's so many different meanings in that thing. So UGK, Pimp C, and Bun B, they've been drinking lean since way before any of the rappers that you could possibly remember. And some of the H-Town rappers, right? So when he said laced up with promethazine, this was years before you started hearing people like Lil Wayne and other individuals say it. Again, he's coming from a mindset of a young man from the hood where he's saying, we all just trying to see $1 million. And it was funny when he started off the song by saying, "We up early. The early bird gets the worm when it comes to selling dope." A lot of people to sell dope, after dark, not his crew. They sell dope early, all throughout the day. Also, when he was saying candy sweets, candy bitch, you looking at a candy boy, my candy toy, and all this talk about candy, that originated in H-Town. And UGK were definitely some of the first individuals to really make it known on a grand scale. And he was really just talking about his culture. Hip hop is all about talking about where you're from and what goes on in your hood. No matter where you're from, all hoods, obviously have similarities. It's like we're all the same person, we just from different hoods. And so to hear the slight differences that may go on in the culture of the hood in Port Arthur or Houston, Texas, it's just good to know because, we all doing certain drugs. Now, this is the drug of choice that happens to be in this particular neighborhood. André 3000 on the song Elevators from Outkast. True, I got more fans than the average man, but not enough loot to last me to the end of the week. I live by the beat like you live check to check. If you don't move your feet, then I don't eat. So we like neck to neck. André 3000 is a rapper's rapper. He not only speaks from an industry perspective, but he speaks just from a perspective of everyday life. He's basically saying that the fan came up to him and was like, "Man, I know you guys make so much money." And so André is replying to him on a level of, "Listen, man, we can only make money if the fans love our music. Therefore, we have to put so much into making sure that you guys are riding to your cars listening to it, that you're dancing to it. The moment that the fans don't like any of our songs is the moment that we're out of business." So yes, that money comes and it goes, and that's why we have to continue to record. One of my favorite verses from Eminem, from the song Till I Collapse featuring Nate Dogg. I just feel like he spazzed the hell out on this record. "My thoughts are sporadic. I act like I'm an addict. I rap like I'm addicted to smack, like I'm Kim Mathers. But I don't want to go forth and back and constant battles. The fact is I would rather sit back and bomb some rappers. So this is like a full-blown attack. I'm launching at them. The track is on some battling raps who want some static. Cause I don't really think that the fact that I'm Slim matters. A plaque and platinum status is whack if I'm not the baddest." He says a lot of different things in that verse that are just all over the place. The ending line is basically like, it doesn't matter how many records you sell, if you don't have respect in this game, then it means absolutely nothing. Just everything about that verse is incredible to me. From a critic standpoint, from someone who wants to sing along standpoint, the cadences, the rhythm, the flow, everything. One of the best verses ever. 10 Crack Commandments by Notorious B.I.G. Biggie. I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. It's rules to this shit. I wrote me a manual, a step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on track, not your wig pushed back. Rule numero uno. Never let no one know how much dough you hold, cause you know that cheddar breed jealousy, especially if your man fucked up. Get your ass stuck up. Obviously, this song had an impact for so many different reasons. Hip-hop music is all about putting people on the game. He's just kind of giving you the extreme tips to not get killed and to not get caught by the police, because he's been doing it for so long. At the end of the day, it caused a lot of controversy, but he was just speaking from experience. There's no one in this world that could have put it more blatant, more direct in the way that Biggie did it. People still don't listen to that advice till this day. Everybody wants to let everybody know how much money they have, but that's a mistake that a lot of people make. One of my favorite, if not my favorite, 16 bars in hip hop. Yes, that is a strong statement, but this is my opinion, so fuck what you think. Cameron, off the Come Home With Me album. The name of the track is The Rock, parentheses, Just Fire. Just Blaze produced the track. You got Beanie Siegel on the record. You have Memphis Bleak on the record. Cameron rounds it up and goes last. Oh my God. Just listen to what I'm about to tell you guys. He says, go ahead, stupid niggas, go fuck with them chicks. I'm the third Lil Piggy. I'ma fuck with them bricks. Better yet, the bakery. I got pies and cakes. Niggas think doubling is turning 5 to 8. I turn 8 to 20, 20 to 100, 100 to 1,000, that to 100,000. In front of housing. Close the mall down, dog. No one's allowed in. I'm copping everything. I'm done with browsing. It's the TopDonGlockPalm.com. Get your shit rock mine like Hasim rock mine. And I'm extra scary. CEOs all the frontin' ain't necessary. I fuck they secretaries, all for information. It ain't necessary. They in love like the 14th of February. Play 'em like April 1st right before I slide off. It could be March 2nd, sound like July 4th. How do you start off a verse and rap better than that? I'm the third Lil Piggy. I'm gonna fuck with them bricks. I fucking love it. I fucking love this verse, man. He's just basically saying cash first, women later. It's so many elements to this verse that are dope for so many reasons, because he's laying the foundation of what rap music, drug dealers, hustlers, rappers are. He's basically saying everything, the foundation of what this is made off of. And he's teaching you, he's educating you, he's telling you about how he feels, not only about getting cash, about working, about women, about his women. Yeah, get your shit rock mine like Hasim rock mine. Everybody knows how huge this guy's eye was when he was in the boxing ring, or you know, that epic fight. So yeah, nobody wants to get their shit rocked like that. Cam is one of my favorites just because he's kind of like me. A lot of wit, a lot of humor. He set a precedent, and I think he lets people know he's not afraid to say whatever the fuck is on his mind. He's still like that till this day. So I got one of mine. This is the 4 bars of fury that a lot of people remember from me from Mouthing Off my first album. People still come up to me till this day and say, I make niggas eat dirt and fart dust and give you an $80 gift certificate to Pussies R Us. Eat the whole pie, leave nothing but the crust so you can feel what it's like with instinct but no guts. A sack with no nuts or a Mac with no sluts. Give me a full body massage, I still can't be touched. All I can say is that where the fuck does this shit come from? There's no place called Pussies or Us. Even if they're word, it's not like people gonna give gift certificates to this place. Only me, only I could have done that, humbly speaking. That's what makes me me. Man, Ludacris is like my favorite album. There was one song called Lyrical Healing that I started off and said, so many rappers acting sensitive. Y'all should start a pussy ass nigga initiative. Cause even when I'm not mic'd up, I'll fuck your life up. Come to your show while you crowd surfing and hold a knife up. I tell your mama you ain't shit. I hope you all skydive and land in an alligator pit. I was thinking, man, everybody's so sensitive these days. Rappers are tweefing. I don't even call it, beefing anymore. It's like you on Twitter and you beefing like, I personally can never understand that. If your emotions are that strong towards another person, why are you using your thumbs? Go see this person. That's how you settle things, like face to face. Last one, be smart. This is the greatest shit ever. In a black Rolls Royce, dark night, like Batman. Everywhere you turn, the ghost follows like Pac-Man. And I sleep with the John Dillinger and always keep an eye half open like Forrest Whitaker. I'm saying I sleep with my gun. Like when you sleep, you always keep an eye open. But I'm saying I keep an eye half open like Forrest Whitaker at all times, so nothing gets past me. I don't even know how Forrest Whitaker felt about that line, but come on, he had to listen and be like, I can't even be mad at that. That was a fucking phenomenal rap line. I'm my biggest fan. I talked about a lot of lyrics from a lot of different people here today. Ludacris is Ludacris's biggest fan. Period. So there you have it. Those are my gold bars. Agree with them or disagree, I don't give a fuck what you think because they're my personal favorites.